Welcome home, all my lovely and my handsome divine loves and divine lovettes. Sober anniversary, February the 8th. I'm so proud of you guys. How did you do it? Oh, one day at a time. Yeah, that's right, you guys. That is so blessed. And don't forget, I'm so proud of you guys for doing it one day at a time, one step at a time. If it get real rough, 1 second at a time. It is very important that we realize that we cannot eat that whole day up. Okay. All right, so let's get into it, you guys. As I promised, I wanted to make sure that I get you some type of read before the day ends, right? Yes, indeed. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull a card after I shuffle and see what comes out here for you guys. 1 second. Let's see. Something want to come out right away. It's like 2 cards, but I'm going to keep going. Sucking you guys. Spirit for being such a direct messenger, and I'm beautiful, blessed by the best, lovely and handsome, divine loves and divine lovettes. Sober anniversary, February the 8th. Read, supplying them with the life death messages that they so desire and need. Okay, so it came right out, you guys. It's right here. It says, this is a message for you guys from from the higher realms, the spiritual realms, your higher power, if you will. Dearest, sober, celebratory you, selfless giving is an elixir so sweet and life-giving and amazing that it should be customary for everyday living. Right now, generosity is being asked of you. Let go of a debt, release an obligation, or do a solid kindness to someone for no other reason than as an exercise of the heart. You will be surprised how quickly a generous heart is repaid. We know it often doesn't happen in the immediate exchange, so temper your expectations, of course, and know that life has an uncanny way of sending miracles seemingly unrelated to your kindness, yet interconnected in magical ways. The more you act from generosity, the bigger your heart grows and the more love and abundance you will experience. We also know that someone could be entering your life with a generous offer just for you, okay? So take it and trust you are worthy and deserving of it. You have to receive, not just give. We love you so much over here in the spiritual realm, okay? And that, my friend, is your message today. But you guys are entitled to 2 messages that came out, and I have to adhere because it's so clear. You have 2 messages from the higher realm. The second message reads as follows: Dearest you, sober you, isn't it amazing how things seem to come around again, like a full circle, in ways you could not possibly have planned? You wonder how a dream could die, only to be resurrected years later when you're really ready for it. You thought it was time back then. Oh. Is that what you thought? Back then it was time? When you're what? Okay, but your wisdom knows better than your small self, okay, whose desires are unmet. Now Here you are with a new opportunity to do things from a different, more mature perspective. We want you to trust that in this new opportunity for rebirth, you will be called in two directions, though. And the one that is unfamiliar will be the right one. In the unknown spaces, the uncharted places of infinite potential, we are waiting to guide you into your fullest life. Big bounty will come, all right, if you remain in the present. Very important. They want me to choke off of that. If you remain in the present, you have come full circle, and now you can see that everything changes. All right? Everything changes, is made anew, and is given new hope. Loving you always from the other side. So whatever you guys are getting ready to do for this person is getting ready to come back in full circle. You guys completed a cycle, because I kept on hearing circle. That means you guys completed a cycle, and it's time to congratulate yourself for this whole new rebirth. See, it's crazy because Divine Spirit picked this picture out here before your read. And it's saying here, the first card comes up is surrender to addictions for you guys. Whether you're addicted to substances, food, sex, or overworking, take action to begin to heal the addiction and replace it with healthier alternatives. Okay? That's the first thing that came out. Very vital. And it's coming out in your relationship. So some of you guys are addicted to sex right now as well. Well, that's what you replace the void with. Okay? And surrender the habit of people pleasing, because you guys are going to go broke like that, okay? Because it's coming up in your financial area. So please surrender to the habit of people pleasing. Speak your needs and be true to yourself, okay? Focus on your own happiness instead of always trying to make everyone else happy. Did you hear me? Okay? Yeah. That's what it's telling you guys, for sure. You heard me? I hope you guys know that you heard me. Divine Spirit wants you guys to also see, one thing leads to the other. Once you surrender to this people pleasing, it's like you guys can surrender to obsessive thinking as well. Because some of you guys are obsessing and you're struggling with not obsessing thinking. Okay? All right? You're overthinking. If you're obsessing about a person or situation, turn that dilemma over to spirit, the higher realms. Why? Because doing so will help bring you clarity or even solve the problem. Yeah, problem solved. Turn it over. Let it go. Let the higher realms take it over. All right? A lot of you guys definitely are struggling with that area. A lot of you guys promised yourself you would not people please, so I see that. And what you and your person have in common is dealing with this low self-esteem issue. You know, even in your career field, it's a hurtful thing. However, you guys are like lotus flowers. You've been already dragged through the mud, okay? You've come out spotless. So surrender to that low self-esteem. It says you deserve success, love, and abundance, okay? So set right now an intention to identify and release any remnants of low self-esteem, okay? That's what's going down there. Because I'm about to find out, you know, the hidden factor about you guys right now is you're going to have to surrender to also stress, okay? They're telling you guys to breathe, okay? Take a few deep breaths. Exhale, all right? the tension you've built up in your body. Let the stress go as you come back to your center or your core, so to speak. So what's hidden is you guys have been stressing, and you have to let go of that stress as well. So what I'm trying to see is the overall message of clarity. Your overall message is for you guys to surrender to creativity. Let your imagination soar and stay open to all creative ideas about how to pursue a dream or solve this problem, okay? Yeah, because you guys will solve the problem just by letting go and letting the Most High, handle this stressful situation. Please don't be like that little boy with the broken toy who prayed to the Most High to fix the toy. He got on his knees, he prayed, please, please fix my toy, please fix my toy, please. And he couldn't go to sleep because he was so busy trying to glue it together, tape it together. He found some all kinds of stuff. He mixed his own concoction of glue, and nothing worked. But he stayed up all night, and he was so tired. And eventually, the Most High let him know, all you have to do is let go. Okay, so let go and let the Most High take care of these such things, so you guys can take care of what you need to do here, which is breathe and let go of this stress. Okay, basically what you guys are doing is you have to just let go. That's what I'm seeing here. Let go of anything you negative, obsessive, and overbearing, overthinking, addictions, stress, okay, all the above, right? That's what I'm getting. That's what I'm getting so clear, okay? Something you guys need to focus on right on this beautiful, amazing day, amazing and blessed anniversary day. Something you guys need to focus on. Let's see. Yeah, okay. Yeah, so a lot of you guys just focus on this, if you will, because it's a lot going on how you're feeling about certain things here. Yeah, it's going deeper than deep. Just so you guys definitely will get away from that whole depression and be more resilient. Some of you guys, somehow your grandfather or your grandparent is coming up here in this read, really, really heavy and strong. The relationship you guys have with them as well, as a child. And somehow it's a relationship, that you are experiencing somehow with your colleagues that's having an effect on you guys in such a way. Yeah. And it has a lot to do with you guys feeling like your needs are never really fully met, okay? So at this time, you guys must focus on from the moment of conception, okay? You have needs to be fed, protected, nurtured, and stimulated. If conditions are good enough and your needs are intuitively seen and met, then you develop into an adult that's capable of deciphering and attending to your own needs authentically, right? However, if there is any disruption in how your needs were met coming up, or how your needs were attended to in your infancy stage, which is that pre-verbal stage before 2 years old, and in childhood, it can create a sense of conflict within yourself and how you read and attend to your own adult needs. Okay? Yeah, so now is the time they want you guys to reflect on how your needs were met as a child, okay? Your need for freedom to develop your own autonomy, all right? For love, physical intimacy, emotional intimacy, and intellectual and creative stimulation. Could you express these needs? Did your mother and father accurately perceive and attend to them? If there was any disruption or failure, how do you think you adjusted or compensated for this? How has this carried into your adulthood? Okay, so a lot of you guys know how it carried because it's carrying over to your relationships with your colleagues in adulthood. You know, that's what I'm seeing there. I sure do see it there. Okay, let's see something you guys should not be focused on this beautiful blessed day. Oh, I see you shouldn't be focused on anybody envy and jealous of you that's making you sad here. Yeah. Oh, okay, so I see what's happening. You have a intimate friend. That's, yeah. So you guys should not be focused on your relationships with your siblings. I don't care what kind of relationship it is or so forth like that. You should not be focused on it at this time. And my condolences to some people who actually lost their sibling as well, you know, either in the past. However, my deepest condolences, right? But Divine Spirit do not want you to be focused on your siblings at all right now, okay? At all. At all. You do not be focused on your siblings right now, okay? That is a big deal, especially you guys' relationship in your childhood. Yes, exactly, because, you know, some of you guys definitely everybody comes from different realms, you know, so siblings or lack of them, okay? If you were an only child, also plays a major role in how you form and maintain relationships throughout your life. All right. So right now they don't want you to really focus on this. So we're not going to go into that. But however, that is more a deeper issue because it has a lot to do with emotional intimacy and death and how things came around in your birth and how, you know, your childhood was perceived even at your school when things were not good, the friendships you had, you know, also as a child. So all of that's just flaring up. And Divine Spirit don't want you to focus on that. I want you to focus on that, what you're supposed to focus on that we talked about in the beginning there. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is get a card outside this box here. Inside the box, if you will. Oh, wow. Wow. Okay, my friends. This is out of the box. All right. The last message for you, my love, all right, my divine loves and lovettes, is make sure you guys are not giving love backwards or receiving love backwards, okay? You guys already know because we already talked about it in your cards previously. But it's showing me here that you guys are experiencing love backwards here. And that means when you say love backwards, it is evil. Evil. You guys, this is where we must part ways. If life, lasts, and death pass, you will see or hear me again. Until then, you guys, namaste and have a beautiful, sober anniversary.